Hey guys, it's John Olympian Exotics here, and I just wanted to do a quick PSA for you guys. Do not leave black, particularly XPVC racks out in the sun. So this one probably wasn't even left out very long, but this is an older animal plastics design, and it's actually a really good rack. You can see these. I really like this nice routed edging and everything. It's really nice, smooth. Tubs and these lower racks all slide very smoothly. These lower shelves rather slide really smoothly. Everything's pretty good. This one was actually built with where heat cable would go in there, so it's a pretty old rack if it had heat cable running through, or it was designed for heat cable rather, because they don't really design stuff like that anymore, except for the Visions. I don't believe they design the animal plastics like that anymore. I think they have heat tape, which you can see somebody used to have heat tape right here. They cut it out probably because it went bad, because they didn't use it as a routed in, so it probably just wore out because of the constant wear on there. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about don't leave your snake racks in the sun. So you can see this top shelf. I undid the screws. So if we push one side up, see that curvature right there? That's what happens. There's a warp in this board now, and that's what happens when you leave your snake rack in the sun. Even for a short amount of time in Florida, it's going to have that. So I unscrewed this because I'm probably going to end up replacing this piece. Fortunately, I know a guy such as myself that knows how to build snake racks. I only got this because it was a really good deal, and I can't help myself when it comes to really good deals. But so this will actually be a pretty easy thing to replace, and as you can see, so these are supposed to be flush right here. If you go on one side, then you see that warp. That's a pretty good warp. So when these were screwed in, it actually puts a lot of pressure on this top tub, so it makes it really hard for these top two to slide. So what I'm going to do is cut a piece of PVC that'll just fit right into that gap, and we'll be good to go. The other thing you can do if you want to try to save this is you can take this apart, pull this over, and then try to bend it back. This is actually pretty heavy duty PVC because it's older stuff, so it's a little more dense. So it's pretty hard to bend, but I might put a few more minutes into trying that just to see if I can get it to warp back into place, or I can get to flex back into place and actually hold its shape, because it'll be a lot less work than trying to cut another piece that fits perfectly like that. But yeah, so that's basically the thing. So when the sun hits this and the screws are there, it causes the PVC to expand in one direction. Typically it actually warps upwards because the heat actually expands the top. Probably because it's screwed into place, it makes it warp down because that's the only way it can really go. I can't really explain the physics on this necessarily, but basically your black XPVC is going to warp pretty badly in the sun. White XPVC doesn't warp as badly, but it can definitely warp if you leave it in the sun for a long time or it's really hot out. So definitely keep your eye on that. Don't leave your stuff in the sun. Even if you're just cleaning it for a few minutes, it can warp pretty quick, and then it causes a whole nother issue for you. So definitely just a PSA for you guys. Definitely keep that in mind. Speaking of which, I do build snake racks of black XPVC on the olympianexotics.com website. Have a few different designs. I also do custom builds. I also use white XPVC as well. So if you're interested in anything, just reach out to me and let me know. Hope you learned something, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.